Good morning. Welcome to Wicked Love. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Capricorns. Welcome in. My name is Mandy. I'm going to just pull a few cards, get us started. Hope your holidays are going well. I know your birthday season is going to be coming up soon. That'll be exciting. The new year, the new you. Anyone have those? Oh, we have a card that came out. Oh, this is our first card. It says, what am I grateful for right now? So if you sit there and you think about what's happening in your life today, in your world, like what are the things around you that are making you happy? Things like maybe you didn't have this time last year that you prayed for or you strived all year to get. And maybe you can see like, wow, I actually achieved it. I'm sitting in a better place. Or last year I wanted to be in a relationship. At this year I am. Or last year I didn't have a job and I wasn't able to buy any Christmas gifts. This year I have a lot of gifts under my tree for my family, right? So Spirit wants to have you reflect on those things that you're most grateful for. I'm grateful for having a job, to have food in my house, feed the kids, or to be able to buy things for the grandchildren, right? Maybe your daughter or your son doesn't make as much money to provide as much as they would like to, and you're helping. And so that's something to be grateful for, that you can help provide. Or maybe you're also donating to charity. You're providing things there. So grateful, like things that we're grateful for. Things that we have in the 3D world that are good for us. I'm sorry. Okay, my cat they're always here when I come, right in my way. I apologize. And no other time, only when I'm doing my tarot. Anyways. So the card here says, adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state of well-being. So the universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. If there's a lot of negative things happening in your life and you're constantly worrying about those negative things, it's going to negatively impact you, right? So it's like just focus on the things that are good. Focus on what's happening in your life to be grateful for. Like, I lost my job, my home, my car. I'm on the streets. I'm homeless, but I'm thankful I have a tent or a blanket, right? I mean, we could be in a real shitty position, but there is something within that shitty position to still be grateful for, right? There is. There always is. It may not seem like it at the time, but you have to also take the time out to reflect on that, because whenever you can put your mind into a more positive thinking, that's when positive things are going to start happening and help get you out of those negative times, right? The lowest form of energy is fear, because when we have a lot of fear in us, it brings us down to a low vibrational level, right? And then we attract that lower vibrational energy into our lives. So it's not until you can get your mindset out of it that you start coming out of it, right? Right. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? So when you're getting up every single day and you're going about your day, how is your main feeling? Like, are you a very grouchy person? Are you walking out and going about your day in this poor, pissy mood, shitting on everybody, talking bad about everybody, looking down upon everybody, being angry at the world, boo-hoo, poor me, like, "Ugh, I don't have this," or, "Oh, how come I can't get that lucky? I wish I had that." Or are you out there every single day being like, you know what, life is great? I mean, even if it's not as great as you want it to be, you could still see the positive and the beauties within it. Like, just to see the birds, flying above your head. You're like, wow, they're so pretty. Look how beautiful they are. I mean, it could be the simplest things. Like, where are your emotions? What are the dominant emotions? Because that's what I'm saying. You have to be in a positive energy to be at a level of abundance. So you have to take every aspect, every sight, smell, sound, taste, and turn it into something that's going to be positive, because that is how you're going to bring your spirit up into a better level and not feel like everything's against you in life, right? Right. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's get some tarot cards out here on the table. Let me just give it a couple shuffles. We'll get us started. So what are you grateful for? And what are your dominant emotions running your life today? Let's take this and see what's happening in your world. Ooh. Well, that one went back in the deck, so we'll leave it. I almost took it. All right. That one wants to come. Oh, that one too. That one too. Let's see what we have here. First card out was our Nine of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. It's a card that represents the sleepless nights, right? Depression, insomnia, worries, hopelessness, trauma, despair, everything negative, all those negative emotions, which will correlate with what are the dominant emotions running your life. You have negative emotions running through you right now on a daily basis. So it's like fear is a very low vibration of energy. And if you're down here, you're only going to keep attracting more low vibrational people in your life, low vibrational situations in your life, more trauma coming into your life, more negative, everything. Just, you're going to bring those negative energies because that's the frequency that you're on. So that's where you're at. You're attracting fear. You're attracting fear-minded people, toxic people, betrayal people, cheating energies, two-faced people, energies that are just badgering, slandering, talking bad about you, bringing you down, maybe just drugs, alcohol, all the negative qualities that we don't want. So it's like, and grief, right? So maybe you have a constant thought in your head of something you're shameful for. Shame is a big one that people don't really talk about. Like, there's things that we're shameful for, and we haven't learned how to heal that shame. Things that could be from 20 years ago, right? Like a horrible relationship that you were in and you were abused or something, or it was a narcissistic relationship, but you're not in it. You haven't been in that relationship in years, but you haven't healed the shame from it. And the ways to heal the shame would be like to talk about it, to open up, to help others, try to encourage others to find ways to get out of it if you notice that they may be in something that related to what you were in, right? Next card out, you have the World card. So this is like with what you're grateful for. You're grateful for the world. I mean, you've completed something, you've accomplished something. You've accomplished how to turn your emotions around and get into a higher vibration of energy. Oh God. I'm going to probably put her down 50 times. Okay, I don't mind her on my table. I just don't want her on my cards because I can't see them. She keeps getting on them. So she'll sit here. Hopefully she'll stay. Her name is Frappe because my children named her Frappe because she looks like a Frappuccino coffee, and she's being terrible right now. She's a little bitty ball of fat bundle. Anyways, she's not going to stop. She's terrible. She's so spoiled. All right, so with the world card, right? So if the world, it shows that there is a great unity and wholeness. Something very big is going to be happening soon for you, okay? Something very grand, very big. It could be like a marriage. It could be a birth, a grandchild or a child or a niece or nephew born, somebody that you're real close to, being born, a birth. It could be a birth of new ideas. It could be a birth of like a spark of like your energy, turning your energy and like healing yourself. That's a birth, right? And then you bring yourself into a higher vibration, right? Now I'm going to get an itchy nose from touching her. I'm sorry. It could be a new job. I mean, so you have, it's like, or it could even be travel. I mean, I know the world card. I really don't look at it as you're traveling, but you could be. It could just signify that you're going to be traveling somewhere. And the holidays is here and your birthday's coming up. So maybe you're going to take a small trip. I mean, to go visit family, mom, children, friends. I don't know. Cousins, aunts, uncles. I don't know. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have it's like it's also a card that is where spirit's trying to let you know that you need to be a trustworthy person. You need to have more trust. The Knight of Pentacles signifies that it's you're reliable and you're trustworthy, but maybe you need to put the trust in something. Like you're not trusting a situation like the way that spirit wants you to. And maybe you need to trust in a situation so that it can bring your emotions up, so that you can be also more grateful for things that are happening in life. Put more trust into a situation, right? The daily grind of it says the daily grind of responsibilities may not be the most exciting, but if you put your head down and put the work in, you will reap great rewards, okay? So probably like you're feeling real stagnant in a situation right now. I don't know, like when is it going to change? When are things going to get better? When am I going to have my lucky day? So your emotions are not running very high right now. You're thinking to yourself like, like things are hard right now. You're not being very grateful for your situation, which is also why Spirit is saying, what am I grateful for right now? Maybe you've been in the same routine for months and months, and it's like, I wake up, I get dressed, I go to work, I come home, go to bed, wake up, get dressed, go to work, come home, go to bed. It's like the same routine. Nothing's wrong with your routine. Nothing's bad in your life right now. Like nothing's going negative, but you also have this feeling that it's not going positive, right? Because nothing's changed. Everything feels real stagnant, real like the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So maybe you feel like things are just not going anywhere. I was expecting to, I don't know, like maybe you had last year a New Year's resolution, right? And maybe you're seeing that, oh my God, it's almost New Year's Eve again, and it's time for another New Year's resolution, but I didn't even complete the one I made last year, and it's kind of starting to take a, your memory, it's affecting you. It's like giving you that Nine of Swords type energy, like you're stressing about it. You haven't accomplished a goal that you were trying to make, but slowly you're kind of like trying to get out of this rut that you've been in, right? That's one possibility. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. What is this that came out? Six of Pentacles. Oh, that's a good card. Oh, now my allergies. I'm so sorry. It's a card of like giving and receiving. It's a card of so like you're in a good space financially, right? You are in a good relationship. Like I was saying, things are probably going really well in your life. You just feel stagnant. Like you have all the resources at your hand. You have money, you're sharing, you're generous. Maybe you are the type, so you're giving to charity. Didn't I say that earlier? Like you're probably out there donating your time or giving to charity because that's helping your bringing your positive frequency. It's giving you a higher frequency. So it's like when you give to those, it also helps you get out of negative and low vibration. So it helps you. It really does, because when you make someone else's day, it actually helps you more than it helps the other person. It truly does. It puts you into a much higher frequency, higher energy level, and then you can attract even better things for yourself. So to give to those in need. So give to those in need because they need it, but you need it too for your own like emotions and for your energy, your spirit. Because and even if you don't have the money to give, they say, there's that saying that the best gift of charity that's absolutely free is to smile at a stranger, just to smile. Because the smile, it triggers in the brain, and it gives a hormone, like a feeling of feeling good, right? So even if you don't have money or can't assist with your time to maybe go work at your local food bank or something, like, I don't know, just smile at people instead of be on your phone. Maybe you're at a restaurant or at Starbucks or in line at Walmart or something. I don't know. Instead of standing in that long line just staring at your phone, just like pick your head up and smile at somebody who glances at you or something. Just smile at people, because that one small gift, it can go such a long way. It really can. It's a very heartwarming gift. It's free. I mean, come on, it's free. But doesn't it feel good to get a smile from somebody? It's like, just a nice smile. It's like, oh, okay. Even if you're having a shitty day, it feels good to be like, oh, it's like, it's contagious. Like how a yawn is contagious. When you yawn, they yawn. When they yawn, you yawn. It's like when you smile, they smile. And when they smile, you smile. It's contagious. It's a good form of charity. It's a good gift. It's a natural gift. Oy. So here comes two more. So we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, it's not always, it's like you're sneaky or something sneaky. Maybe, I'm not sure what happened. So it's like you're sneaking around. Maybe you think you got away with it, or somebody is sneaking around in your environment. Oh, shoot. She's dropping everything. Okay, young lady. You are really ruining my video today. Okay. You have I think, like, is there somebody in your energy that you feel is betraying you? or you're just like, let's see. It also indicates, okay, so the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the sneaking betrayal. But I don't feel that that's part of your reading. It also indicates a need to prioritize. So the Seven of Swords is a card that also signifies prioritizing things in your life. So maybe there's some things that you need to prioritize, like maybe how I was saying, you had a New Year's goal last year and you've noticed that you haven't even fulfilled that one. Maybe you need to prioritize a few things. It might be having you down in the dirt, feeling like, oh my God, I can't even complete my goal. Like, what the hell? Like, why? I should be done. And it was something that was super simple and it should already be completed, but maybe you're trying to prioritize something like that. Like, okay, how can I do better this year? I need to figure out how to do something better right now, right? It's also, it's prioritizing. So you definitely need to prioritize something in your life. But with it, you also had the other card, Four of Pentacles, that came out. Oh, God. Four of Pentacles. It's like you're saving. You're sitting on something. Maybe you're holding on to some emotions. Or you're just, I don't know, you're very isolated. You're hoarding. It's like you feel like you aren't being rewarded. Maybe it's like that's where your emotions are. What are you grateful for? Maybe you're grateful for a fortune that you received. You're holding on to it, but instead of holding on to it with the Six of Pentacles, Spirit's saying you need to share your gift. So maybe you've gotten a lot of even like knowledge. Maybe you went out and you took some classes or something, or you've been doing some self-study. And like it's Spirit's way of saying it's time for you to share your knowledge or share your gift, or you have all this money in saving, or you have time on your hands right now. You need to share with somebody or some people, because the Four of Pentacles with Six of Pentacles, it's like you're sitting on something. Spirit wants you to let go of it. So you're grateful. Yes, be very grateful that you have it, but also share it. Share your gifts. Give a smile. Share. Give some money. Pick what are the Secret Santas on the trees? Like every store has it right now. I went to Walmart and they got it to pull a name to go do a Secret Santa. I mean, some of us can afford it and some of us can't. So, but if those who can afford $20, I mean, goddamn, we can spend $20 on just bullshit for ourselves. So instead of buying bullshit for yourself, give a kid something that they can't have because their parents are struggling. Please. Like, the world is so rough. It's hard. And we always want to sit there on our social media and complain about our country doesn't do anything for our country. The government's always helped the other countries and not our country. Well, okay, so be the first one or be somebody that's going to start helping our country. Help your neighbors. Bring your neighbor. If you have a neighbor and you know they're elderly or they're poor and they've just, you know that they are without, take them something, anything, you know, do something nice and pay it forward. Because I'm telling you, it's going to give you a higher level of energy. It's going to bring you up to a frequency that's going to match what you're really looking for in life. You really are. Okay. So don't hold it like that Four of Pentacles. Don't be greedy with it. Give. And I don't know what you have to give. It could be money. It could be time. It could be just making a meal. It could be, I don't know. What is it that you have to offer that you can help somebody else in need? Because all in all, it really is. That's really what this reading has a lot to do with here at the end. So it is that time of year. It will help you dominate your emotions that are running your life. Because right now, I don't see you at a high frequency. You need to get higher, okay? And the way to get higher is to get out there and do something kind. All right, Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. Hit that thumbs up and thank you.